Hey everybody, the Banga is back. Welcome to part 26 and possibly the finale of Let's Play Suikoden. And you'll know it's finale if it's just in the title. So I did do a little bit of leveling for a bunch of characters. And as for that windspun armor I got in that chest, I made sure that Humphrey was there to equip it, because that will come into play in Suikoden 2. So yeah, that's a thing. That certain characters from this game will carry over to the second game, just as long as you have save data for it. Based on their levels, and their weapon levels, of course. And in some rare cases, their equipment. Well, if this is a forced encounter, I might as well send them to hell. So this will be my final party going into this. I wanted to make sure that we had at least a little bit of magic coverage if we had to. But more importantly, some really good physical coverage, too. That's where Clive comes in, because he can do good physical damage even from the back. Plus, he also had the Holy Rune. So there's another good reason right there. Guess we'll just have to keep going downtown on them real quick. I don't know how many more forced encounters there are with guards. So I hope I don't run out of hell before I get there. These guys don't stand a chance. And I don't know what's waiting for me outside of the final boss. Assuming the final boss is here. I mean, they're pretty much setting it up for like a big battle here at the castle. So I guess the final boss should be here. I have 2 hells left. So I don't know how many more forced battles there are. I just hope that we still have a hell for the toughest one. It's just a total game changer, if you were to ask me. And if we get some levels out of it, I ain't complaining at all. Damn, it's like there's like an encounter every alcove. Something tells me I should not use the rune here. I bet you there's like maybe another battle after this. So let's conserve our magic. Oh, none of them died. We managed to kill 0 guys that time. Even with a counter. Now they'll start dying. Wow. Okay. It worked. Just checking these alcoves to see if there's any treasure. Oh, wow. Even more battles. Alright, we'll use our last hell for this one. It's only fair. This might end up being the right decision to save it for this one rather than any others. Hopefully our final levels be pretty high for this. We can go that way, and that's a dead end. Oh, okay. 3 Phantoms and a Colossus. We'll just try to conserve our strength. Oh my god, there was actually a worse encounter. This one has 5. All the lightning, yeah. I guess the lightning spells tend to only hit 1. Most of the time. So I should probably save it, like all these uses for the final boss. Could use a deadly fingertips, but would that even work? We'll give it a shot. So I know this only works on 1. Yep, it did work. Might as well take out the ones on the back with that spell. Let's see how much damage this is gonna do. It's like their earth literally chews them up and spits them out. It's like trying to get ahead in life. Oh, at least the money's real nice. Oh my god! There's like an encounter every like 10 or 12 steps. I'm surprised there are still guards here. Given how much we've kicked their asses lately. At least this spell that Hellion's using is inexpensive. So we have that going for us. It'll help us get through the fights quicker. Not quick enough, but I'll take what I can get. Oh, nice. Good counter there, Flick. He had to go back to his original position and then die. Like, couldn't die right in front of Flick. He had to go back to die. No, this is my safe spot to die, okay? Oh my lord! There's more! Screw it, I'm just gonna free will it. I feel like every time you use free will, they try to hit each enemy once, rather than just hit one enemy twice, which would be the more effective way to do things, because then it'd be less turns against us. But no, the game doesn't want to do that. So that could be one reason why free will is not exactly the best play to have against multiple opponents. Oh my god, a counter. Hope that's the last wave. Then again, we haven't seen any waves that had 6 enemies. These still only have 5. Well then. I guess we'll try a rainstorm. And a black shadow. Don't know how much black shadow is gonna do at this point, given it's not a high level spell anymore. Nah, better than I expected. I don't know about you, but if I know that I'm near the end, I should actually cut away, go all the way back to an inn, and then recover. It's looking like that's going to be the more practical idea. Which in this case, I might as well just use my best spells now. Speaking of which, I don't know why I didn't use Earthquake. I didn't think they would squeeze that many forced encounters in such tight spaces. Okay, that looks awesome. Not gonna lie. Just get vaporized. Okay, well this is not forced. That's forced. Nice, calls for one more Thunder God. And good night to all of yous. I think this one's different because the original waves of 5, the middle one did not have a shield at the front. At least I didn't notice one. We're probably gonna all get to level 60 at this point. Oh, there's a treasure chest right here. The Horned Helmet. Is it any... Yeah, it's not good for any of us, sadly. So that was a waste. Is this the way forward? I don't know. This looks like the way forward, but what's the other way? Treasure. A power ring? I should hand that over to Victor. He'll lose some defense, but I definitely want to have a little bit more attack power. And it's only one loss. So he's gonna get, like, more offensive punch. Also, from what I heard, if you save here, that's when you can do the save data transfer. Otherwise, it will not work. It has to have save data from this point. So this must be on the way to the final boss, so I'll tell you what. I'm gonna have to retreat, make sure all my magic is full, and then I'll meet you back here. Alright, 5 minutes later, we're back here, and I got my stats back up to normal. So, almost everybody's at level 60. Also, I forgot to mention, I did put a Thunder Rune on Flick. That's why I had different spells. So all in all, I think we're going to be doing okay, now that Victor has a power ring. So I believe we need to go up this way. I suppose we can free will a Colossus. Wow! One crit did over 1200 damage. Alright, so that might be our final fight before the last boss. I think. Unless there's more soldiers here. Oh boy, this is it. I feel like we're at the end. There's the garden. The Emperor has to be here. There's nowhere else to go. Banga, Commander of the Liberation Army, thank you for coming this far. Look at this garden. A beautiful place full of flowers in bloom. This is the end. It is all that remains of my empire. Banga, I shall protect my empire with my own hands. Dragon King's sword, give me power! Oh! So this is the final boss, which for some reason has the same music as the regular boss theme. Why? I don't know. But either way, we gotta hit it with everything we got. Okay, I think we should go for the head on the left. We'll just start from left to right. We'll see what happens. And you hit with Guardian of Earth to keep us protected. Thing is, each head probably has like its own resistance. So of course you gotta pick wisely as to what that resistance is. We'll just have to focus on one head at a time, of course. Okay, the middle head takes no damage to lightning. That's good to keep in mind. Whenever Victor gets ready, or Flick gets ready to use lightning spells, don't use it on the middle head. Okay, that's one of the heads attacking. Ugh! Oh, wait a minute, only one head attacks at a time. Okay, you know what? That's not bad. That was Thunder God, right? You know what? Might as well. Actually, yeah, you know, Thunder God. Even if it doesn't do damage to the middle one, it'll hurt the others. And that's all I can ask for. Earthquake might only do damage to 2 as well. I think we got this. I think this should be a pretty solid strategy. As soon as we take out one head, the rest should be easy, I hope. Oh, that only did 46. I'm a bit surprised how low that was. Okay, at least, you can pretty much hit all the heads with Earth. That's good to know. Let me use a ball of lightning this time. I can still use another judgment spell, so let's do that now. Another earthquake spell. Actually, you'll just attack. We're not that beat up. Oh wow, that's slowdown. Because you're dealing with such a large boss. It's still alive? Wait, I think one head's down. Nice. Okay, that one is pretty nasty. It can hit everyone. I don't know which one's actually worse, the middle head or the right head. Either way, they can be all pretty nasty. So maybe we should focus on this one? Because it was able to do, like, the massive lightning spell. If we can get rid of that, then there'll be one head to go. And I don't know what kind of attack it does. This should get us back to speed. Easily. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to, like, spread the damage to every head. Although the one on the right is probably taking the most damage. Okay, I'm not worried about that one. Oh, wow. That actually does do a lot of damage. Ball of lightning on that one. That one's probably the worst one. But this one will probably be the closest to dying. Then again, if that one only does like a single target attack, maybe we should get rid of this one. If that's capable of hitting everybody. My 2 cents, at least. Alright, let's give it a go. At least we're a third of the way done. I'm a bit disappointed it doesn't even have, like, different music. Seeing as how this is the last fight. Oh! That head has, like, a party attack as well. I didn't know that. Well, that sucks. Now we pretty much have to deal with both of them. With equal urgency. Oh, thank God I brought a healer. Because Mega Medicine is not gonna cut it if we're dealing with, like, multiple attacks. Just imagine if each head had a turn. We probably would have been bodied. If we had the wrong RNG. Come on, at least one of the heads gotta go now. No? They're both still alive? Shoot, this is, we're cutting into our resources real quick. We're almost out of Earthquake, too. And that ain't good at all. Come on, we gotta take out the other head in this round. Luckily, we're in no serious danger. Until we run out of heal spells. But I don't see the fight lasting that long. Not dead? Still not dead! Oh my lord! How much more do we have to do? I only have Raging Blow. That's a weaker spell, unfortunately. Will not defend. Oh, you have no more Earthquake. Guess we'll have to do Voice of the Earth. Even if it is weaker. I don't know if this Hydra is going to do a new attack when it's down to one head. That's what I'm worried about. If anything, it would remind me of a Golden Sun, The Lost Age. But yeah, even if you took out the heads, it was less rounds of attacks. But it got stronger. At least that's how I'm remembering it. Huh, that's pretty cool. Oh! One of the heads is down. So now it's just the middle one. Ooh, Clive got messed up bad. Let's just go for a regular attack on this one. Do one of your Mega Medicines. It's down to this. Just a singular head. Wait, is that it? Wow, we did enough damage. We didn't have to finish the whole round. It's over. Might as well heal you anyway. Whoa! Well, these are some familiar faces. Your Highness! Kasim. You've changed, Your Highness. Why? We believed in you. Kasim, I've missed you. I miss those days we fought together. You were deceived by that woman, by Windy. Yeah, we still gotta fight you, Windy. Barbarossa! What happened? You lost? The Golden Emperor, indeed. And you call yourself the Golden Emperor. For shame. How dare you insult His Highness? Don't be silly. Your Highness! Ha 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 ha! Now it's your turn, Banga. This empire is dead. But I'll still take your Soul Eater. Give it to me! How about no? Oh, that's Ted, Odessa, Gremio, even though he's still alive, and Teo. These are like all the souls that were like lost. I think it might have got absorbed into the Soul Eater. Oh dear. Why do you reject me, Soul Eater? You control life and death, and eat souls. I am your ideal host. Together, let us take revenge on this cursed world. Even you reject me, Soul Eater. Even the most cursed rune refuses me. That's enough, Windy. Stop it! What are you doing? I'll destroy you with my magic. It's no use, Windy. The rune on my Dragon King's sword, the Sovereign Rune, is protected against any form of magic. Even the rune of the gate. But with the Black Rune, you were... I lied. What do you plan to do, Barbarossa? I loved you. Liar! You loved my resemblance to Claudia! That's not true. I wanted to erase the sadness that lies hidden deep in your eyes. The sadness of one who cannot accept others. I loved you. But that was a mistake. It was my only mistake. But it cannot be forgiven. Please! Please stop it, Barbarossa! As a result of my mistake, I lost my empire. Banga, what kind of land will you create in its stead? Emperor Barbarossa! Emperor! Your Highness! Farewell. They're gonna jump off? Yep! The end of the Emperor. And the end of the Empire. Wait, why is the castle crumbling? I didn't know he was a load-bearing Emperor. I don't think this palace will hold for much longer. You'd better escape. Please escape. This place won't hold much longer. Emperor Barbarossa. We'll be following after you very soon. The Emperor. Alright. Hope you guys can catch up. So we gotta get the hell out of here. What is it all with, like, fighting a final boss that the base has to crumble? Okay, we'll just take our time. It's the Liberation Army! Don't let them escape alive! Banga, I'll stall them. You go on ahead. Hurry! Don't worry. I'm Victor the Invincible. I'll follow you soon. Alright, you better. Let's go, leader. Let him do what he wants. Anybody feel like dying today? Step forward. I'll fight until my heart stops. Wait, you still getting counters here? Like, even in this moment? There's no time. We have to leave. Oh, no. Fool. Be careful. Banga, you were chosen by Odessa to rebuild this country. I can't let you get killed here, or else Odessa will be furious when I see her again up there. Go, Banga, and fulfill Odessa's dream. Hurry! Stay alive, Flick. It's a bit too early to see Odessa again. Our reunion can wait until I become a better man. If you say so. Oh. Oh, you did fine. Where's Banga? He's gone ahead. Now we can fight to our heart's content. Yeah. Too bad I had to fight alongside you. Banga has escaped this way. We must avenge the Emperor. Let's go, Star Dragon Sword. You sure know how to treat a man. In the name of my sword, Odessa, I won't let you pass! I guess we made it out, right? Look! We won! We won! The Empire is destroyed! We did it! We did it, Sylvina! Wait, why is she here? She's with us. Kirkus! It has ended at last, Master Banga! Our Empire has been destroyed. Look, Tengar! We won! We defeated the Empire! Ouch! Ouch! Don't pull me like that! Oh, this is sorry. Black is avenged, I guess. It's over. Hey, old man! Aren't you lucky you got to see all this before kicking the bucket? Stop calling me old man! I don't know we had a tent. Master Lucan. Those voices. Have we won? Yes, undoubtedly. I see. Master Lucan. I despise war. I always felt that to take a life of another, for whatever reason, was wrong. And yet, I became a military strategist, and took many lives. Did I do the right thing? Perhaps I should have remained in that village, fishing in my idle moments, until my death. Master Matthew, the answer to that... Are you asleep now, Master Matthew? May you rest in peace. You have accomplished so much in your life. Sucks that he died. Assuming he died. I guess we'll know for sure later on. Banga become the president of the Tauren Republic, and the Ponte returns to Koan with his family and lives in peace. Matthew, hearing of the victory, rests in peace. Luke disappears with Leknat. Humphrey leaves Tauren Republic with Futch. Kasim become the commander-in-chief and protect the border. Kwanda become commander-in-chief of the Republican army. Pesmerga still in search of Uber, he leaves the country. Gremio follows Banga, of course. Warren becomes the first chairman of Tauren Republic's Congress. Kunto wields power as head of the Merchants Guild. Cleo, tired of fighting, continues to protect Teo's mansion. Victor, missing in action in the final battle. Valeria becomes a platoon commander and mediator with the elves. Griffith begins a business. Clive, by the time the war was over, he was gone. Flick disappears during the final battle. Camille, become the lancing instructor of the Republican army, still didn't get her debt paid. Kreutz leaves the country. Stallion departs to become the fastest man in the world. Kage, saying his contract was up, he disappears. Fusulu was in Kobold for a while, then set off on a journey. Kirkus works for building a village of the elves. Milich spends his life protecting the graves of Barbarossa. Han embark on a journey to prove his perfect self. Sonia become the admiral of the Republican army. Anji plans to go to the shipping business and make a bundle. Taiho returns to Kaku and enjoy a carefree life. Kanak goes into business with Anji. Yamku lives by the shores of Lake Torin and enjoys fishing. Leonardo goes into business with Anji. Hicks, accepted as a true warrior, he departs on a journey. Tengar follows Hicks on his journey. Varkas, named captain of the border guard. Sidonia disappears. Eileen, always by Lepante's side. Leon spends the remainder of his life in his hometown. Georges disappears north, saying he found a good business. Ivanov sets off on a journey to find the color of freedom. Jean resumes her career as Runemaster of Ante. Ike departs on a journey in search of worthy opponents. Maximilian retires from knighthood. Sancho happily continues to serve his master. Grenseal, appointed co-commander of the Republican Guard. Alan, appointed co-commander of the Republican Guard. Tesla, become the Secretary General of the Tauren Republic. Jabba, placed in charge of Republic's finances. Lorelei sets off on another land to find another adventure. Blackman returns to his fields. Joshua returns to Dragon's Den to coach the junior. Morgan returns to Klon Temple and resumes his studies. Mose works for rebuilding the new capital of Gregminster. Esmeralda lives a comfortable life of garden full of roses. Melody departs to collect all sounds of the world. Chapman returns from the armory and successfully opens a theater. Lucan opens a clinic where he saves many lives. Fukian returned to Klon Temple. Futch departs with Humphrey on a journey. Kasumi returns to the secret hideaway at Rokaku. Mas, dissatisfied with his work, he resumes his studies. Crowley, despising the world, he returns to the caverns. Fuma, invited to Rokaku. Moose becomes master blacksmith. Mies goes to the village of the dwarves to improve skills. Sergei becomes rich off his inventions. Kimberly forces her way into Taio's household. Wow. Sheena wandering around having a good time, as usual. Kessler, named captain of the Torn Republic Patrol Corps. Marco leads a vigorous life. Yen returns to Tien where he continues to build ships. Hugo appointed the Republic's first Chief Justice. Helion succeeds Leknat as seer. Mina becomes the most popular dancer in the Republic. Milia returns to Dragon's Den where she resumes her duties. Kamendal is still preoccupied with alchemical studies. Jilpo departs on a journey to find a bigger trick. Cassios departs to spread the Liberation Army's songs. Vicky failed the teleportation, she disappears without a trace. Ruby, welcome to the restored village of the elves. Vincent returns home and claims his inheritance. Meg leaves home saying adventure calls. Taggart becomes assistant to Warren. Giovanni starts his own business. Quincy returns to the forest. Apple goes off to collect material for a biography of Matthew. Kai, appointed martial arts instructor. Lot lives in a small village with Mina the cat. Mace lets Moose succeed and retires. O'Neill still loves to gossip. Kiramimi becomes village chief of Cobalt. Gon, working hard to become the #1 warrior in Cobalt. Antonio, still the cook at Marie's Inn. Lester opens a restaurant specializing in stews. Kirk throws away his scythe and becomes a farmer. Brock asked to design a giant safe for dwarves, he sets to work. Ladon enjoys success after opening an honest inn. Sylvina marries her childhood sweetheart Kirkus. Belle, said to be training for homemaking. Gaspar, still tossing dice at Kaku. Window accepts an offer to design stained glass windows. Marie reopens her inn at Gregminster. Zen, the ancient castle of Torin, is still full of flowers. Sarah, working as a maid at Marie's Inn. Sansuke, keeping busy designing new bathtubs. Kron gladly accepts an offer to be keeper of Torin Castle. Templeton departs for the sea in search to the edge of the world. Prince steals Gregminster Palace's treasures and vanishes. Chandler finally succeeds in opening his own store. Are we done? Oh my god, I just read so much. And it was going so fast, I couldn't slow it down. And that's it! That's Suikoden for the Sony PlayStation 1. So what did you guys think about that game overall? I thought it was amazing for what it was. For me, it felt pretty short compared to most JRPGs back in the day. Like even ones as back from the SNES era were a little bit longer than this. But at the end of the day, you were still getting a really good game. It was trying like new things that we didn't really have. Like a massive party you can have, and countless combinations you can set up. Plus it had like almost a rock, paper, scissors style battles, you know, like duels, it had major battles, and I'm sure they were worked upon in Suikoden 2 to be a little bit more advanced. But overall, I rate this game really well. Again, even though it was short, you were still getting a really good story and pretty immersive gameplay. So when will I be doing Suikoden 2? Well, it depends on when I finish the other Christmas special games later this year. If I have time, I might be able to squeeze it in. Otherwise, I might have to wait another year. There's also Bayonetta 2 that's on that same class as well. But anyway, this is the Banga signing off, saying goodbye, Godspeed, and stay tuned for my next Let's Play. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I shall see you next time. So while that's going, I might as well talk about the positives. Positives, the story, the music, the graphics were amazing. Even though it was the PlayStation, I liked those style of graphics in like 2D style playing. My one criticism, inventory management sucked. Let's be honest, it was something I was not a fan of. But I had to learn to adjust, and adjust I did. Which, you know, it is what it is. Alright, so let's just enjoy the rest of the ending while we have it. And I'm gonna catch my breath.